something. Altitude 9. I'm going to thrust down a little. Okay. Delta 10, okay. Backing, or letting myself come back. And we'll do the same as yesterday, just do a good spin 180. Oh, what is that? That is a... Yeah, we do have a Dumbo there on the bottom. Just out of reach. Sadly. Maybe we'll come back to that later. This might be an exciting bottom today. Okay. Putting my heading at 180 to U. Backing some more. Thrusting down. Increasing Z bias. Nope, you're fine. Thrusting down. Altitude 5 is good. Alright. Okay. Yeah, I think I've backed quite a ways. You can try spin around and catching me. Give us... Yeah. Auto XY. Oh, taking auto XY out. It ran away on me. Yep.
Bridge, RV nav.
Copy.
Yeah, well, I'll let you know that the vehicles are on bottom. And when you're ready, I'd like to discuss a bailout plan.
Interesting. I see you. Backing
Yes,
up a little
please.
more. I put in auto XY and the vehicle had a little freak out moment. Okay, there we are. Joy lock or XY? Yeah, okay. Okay, I'm
Great,
gonna
thank
push
you.
down a little bit. Delta 14.
Are you ready to
You wanna come
discuss
down with me?
bailout at this time?
Okay.
All right. Our bottom is similar to as we saw yesterday, so our bailout is going to be due east, 090. No real preference.
Adjusting Z
With
bias.
your heading already, almost north, I would probably...
You need me to come back?
Yeah.
You need me to come back a little more?
That's correct. Thank you.
Yeah, you need me to come back? I was asking. I'll back more towards you. How's that sound? Yeah, I just think if I back up, hopefully the current will push it out of there for you. Give you a little more tether to let it get out of your way. Delta 15, backing. Altitude 1 meter. I don't know. I might have been still moving and it just had a moment. So I'll try. I don't want to make a note just yet. I'll try putting in XY once we're like more stable and see. I know like running around and then putting it in if we're still drifting at all might make it do something crazy. So okay. Alright, this is more reasonable looking. Going down to the bottom. Great. Okay, let's see how we look here. Z bias. Just slowly sinking still, so I'll dial it back some. See what that
We
does.
currently have 53 minutes on bottom.
Ten 17. 10 16. Rising slowly. Dialing
No,
in a little
DVL
bit more.
testing? Oh, roger. Yep. 53 minutes.
Still rising.
Minus a little setup time, so let's call it 45.
Fighting it. Okay. See how that dials in. I think a really solid Z bias we want for weight balances.
Pilot, keep an eye on your DVL and autopilot. So I believe Fernando is conducting some tests.
Okay. So I might lose the DVL or something?
Unclear to me.
Okay. Sounds good. I'd say this is a pretty decent Z bias. 29. Yeah. 29.2. Let it settle for a second longer. See if it... I'm still rising very, very slowly, but pretty close. 29.5. I think that's good. Z bias 29.5. I think that's where we're at, roughly. So, okay. Great. Well, what's our bottom time look like?
We have about 45 minutes on bottom.
Okay.
Plus or minus setup time.
Okay. Do we need to stay off bottom so they can like keep DVL bottom lock? Or can we set down and...
I will let Survey 1, Dive Soup, explain.
Dive Soup, do I need to maintain an ability to have bottom lock, or can I set down and use a suction sampler? Okay, sounds good. I guess, yeah, I was going to take just a little, not even a sample, just pull some sediment through the hose to make sure it works properly. Okay. Dialing in. Z bias is closer to 30. Thanks, survey. Okay, coming down again. It's very muddy here. Just set down gently. Try not to make too big of a plume. It's going to be a little bit of one. Okay. It's nice to have all the thrusters back. Knock on wood. Auto heading's still on, and I didn't even notice because it flies just like a manual. It's pretty awesome. Yeah. Okay. Should we try it? A little suction. I'm really curious to know if this vibrates or if it just takes a nice clean. So we want to just take like a really soft. We can just do it through the exhaust. We don't need to like actually collect any in a filter. Okay, great. So we'll just leave it on 1. Can I take your wire cam away again, Nav? Thanks. Okay, pull up the section. Okay, so we'll spin up hydraulics, yeah? Enabling HPU, success. Thrusters still holding, looks good. Turning it up just a bit so I have the craft. Things are looking alright. 3 gallons a minute, that's plenty for what I'm going to be doing today. Okay. You want to give us a little drawer out action so I can see the hose? It's just, you just need to enable valve packs. Disable that if you don't, unless you want any of those sample stuff, but Enable valve packs. To draw out, you don't need any of that. It's always just the trigger on the bottom right. Yeah, exactly. Sweet. Three, two, one. Very nice. Very smooth. Looking good. Should we get some swing irons out? Yeah. More views is great for me. You want the rotator? It's here. Yeah. Always. Or you should. Okay, I'm going to spin up the craft. Oh, I see. There's a certain amount to push the drawer out. Yeah. Okay. Very smart maneuver. Okay. Hydraulics on. I can see it there. That's okay. Arm is live. A little jump at the wake up, but it's alive. I'm not sure how close I can get with the craft to our new pan and tilt, so, you know, make sure I don't bump it. Yeah, look at that. That is a little close. I think things in the ocean look closer than they are. That's all right. I think we're still a ways away, right? I already moved the craft quite a bit without...
What's your Titan say? You should have a good view.
Oh yeah, use the Titan, see if you can see the distance. It's probably like 5 feet, and we're worried about nothing, but just curious. That's the Zeus down below. Yeah, there's, oh yeah. You can't even see him. Maybe just leave that view up. I'm like watching my arm up here more than down there, just seeing what it looks like. Okay. Let's see if I can remember how this thing works. Yeah, that's when you land on bottom, that's typical, right? Okay. Yeah, so now you pull the drawer in, right? And then I talked to Carl about this. Once the drawer's pulled in, the yellow can go to the bail only. That's the difference. So if the drawer's all the way out, you can't go to the yellow tape because then you'll break something. But with the drawer fully in, yeah. Okay. Thanks, thanks, Sean. We'll do a little bit of this. Just get it close to some light sand. And video, maybe we can do some zoom action here. Zeus plus zoom. We just want to see the end of the funnel here so we can see if it looks like we're taking a nice suction sample or if we're kind of not really taking a nice sample. Very nice. Okay. I'll get you some tilt action. There you go. Okay, Copilot, give us a really light suction, like, you know, start at 0 and just come in really slow. Yeah. Okay. Okay, we see the string. Seems to just be gently pulling things in. I don't see right? You can keep it low. That's what, yeah, or like 300 even. Yeah, I just want to see want to make sure it's not doing that oscillating, and this is, I think, the best way to know. If it looks like it's taking a good sample. Okay, I'm just going to bring it a little lower. There we go. Arms off. Just letting it sit here. That seems okay, right? Looks good to everybody. Okay. All right, now you can try 1,000 and see what it looks like. Awesome. Just coming in. Not collecting any of this, obviously, just throwing it out the back. This sand moves around all the time, so it won't mind. Okay. All right. That looks good. I think so. Thank you. Okay. Okay, video, we can go back full wide. We can put this guy away. Yeah, we won't go too. Okay. Remember where I want to be, like that high? I think I tilted my camera down, so I want to come up. Yeah. Okay. Go down and center up. Okay.
40 minutes left on bottom.
Okay. Okay. Sending it home. Gently, gently. Okay. Awesome. Okay. Now, as long as we're here, I'm curious how our grip force is doing. Grip force 0. Let's see. Okay, grip force 0 does nothing. Good. Grip force 1 should very gently close. Helps if I'm indexed. Yeah, very gently close. That looks good. I'll go back to 0. Grip force looks pretty good, I would say. Go back to 1, try again. Looks like grip force 1 to me. Yeah, I'll just hold it here. I'm held fully, so tilt up, get a better view of what's going on here. Craft and everything in play. Very slowly grip forcing. Might be all it's got. Is it still closing? Oh yeah, there it goes. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'll just index out and make sure I have my hands ready right when you do it. So, yeah, let me pick the arm up. Okay, yeah, go ahead. Okay. And the tilt looks good. Looks good. Fish was interested in the craft. Just doing a little watch change here around me. Software guys are checking one thing. Going through all our checks, making sure everything's good.
Probably closer to you getting off bottom. I'll take that over.
Okay, we can carry on with our testing. Joylock looked good. I did a Joylock 0 test, Joylock 1 test. 0 doesn't move, 1 squeezes. Can do a Grip Force 9 test just because we have it and it's fun. That looks like Grip Force 9. Very snappy. Great. See, our sonar is working. Yeah, definitely have to redo the limits on this. Because my elbow down limit is well before I'm anywhere near the arm. So like I can't actually get it all the way home. I have to like turn it off floating. So we definitely need to redo the limits.
You want me to make a note of that?
I think we know. I was
Okay.
just it's in here in the joint limits stuff.
Copy.
So we'll redo all those when we have a little bit more time on bottom. Maybe tomorrow.
Yeah,
I need some time to read the manual and remind myself how it works so that I can do it tomorrow. I haven't had time to do that yet. But
yeah, we're looking at like 25 minutes left, I think, give or take.
Sweet. Great. Well, they wanted to do some autos testing while we were down here today, but it looks like they are doing something with the DVL at the moment. So I might just fly around and see how all of it feels. Yes.
Regarding the Sirius altimeter, Carl had an idea of as we were coming up, just wanted to do C2 directly underneath Sirius to see if we could get a high target.
You can do it now.
Is there any possibility that it would push us to the right input? Or what if is there any harm in turning on some of these spares to see if
Oh, it's on. You can see altimeter is awake, right? Can't you? Sirius sensors? No. Oh, the orange light. So if you turn altitude out, that orange light should go. Here, you watch the orange light. I'll hit the button. We'll make sure. Altimeter off. Does that go gray? Orange still. Oh, I see. Altitude, pressure. Oh yeah, is there not an... I just got it. Yeah. Good note. Yeah, usually the orange light means they have comms with it, but that's just orange regardless of whether the button's on or not right now, so. Yeah, for sure. You can try all the spares. We didn't. Just as a note, we didn't redo any of Sirius, so it shouldn't have moved. But you can still check. Yeah, but we did change the GUI around. But we didn't change. We changed the compass. Is the only thing we changed. We ended up putting it back. So the altitude is the only thing that, or the altitude wouldn't have moved. But certainly try it. But yeah, we could just not have comms. Okay. In the meantime, I'm gonna go look at stuff. Dry lock out. On Sirius? Sure. Yeah, you want to play with the ME20? I got you. You ready for lights on Sirius? He's gonna play with your ME20 a little. Okay. LEDs off. You want like one bank or just all off? Okay, there I am. Okay, we are on stream 2 playing with a low light camera attached to Sirius, so I'm trying not to move around or do too much at the moment so he can adjust those. Okay. Alright. I can get all the lights out except for what I need up here. Okay, you want to play with the swing arms, co-pilot? Yeah. Okay, we only have the front lights on now, and we'll spread the pool out for you, Roland. See what you think of that. Pushing down a little bit more. Okay. So if we had a Zeus Bless or something, that's where we'd be. Is that true? The mains, the uppers, and the lowers. So less than half. But he hasn't adjusted the swing arms just yet, so we're getting there still. Yeah. For the top swing arms? Yeah, yeah, make sure they're up and then deploy. Yeah. No, well, right now you just want to deploy them because you don't want to put them down and blind us. No manual focus. Well, I see the autofocus light blinking over here. Oh, I see. I don't know. To pull the manual up for that to see. I don't know off the top of my head. I'm lateraling left to center up in your view. Got a little bit of memory in this screen. Yeah, I mean we could fly by that. I'm interested in lighting up some of this bottom for you and seeing what that looks like. Come around here. Okay. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, then I'm going to go ahead and bring your wings in and out. Just improve speed.
Sure thing. Can do a little of this too, Roland, if you want. Yeah, we can dim just the mains, which are causing that big hot spot. The Zeus Plus is a little darker from it, but
Seem reasonable. Yeah, the pins are kind of hard to tell. Carl, do you know if they've tried to open up the bow boxes yet?
I mean, not since we've gotten to 1,000 meters. We ran them on deck. We ran them at, at like 500, and then, but we haven't run them here. So you could certainly do it now. Sure.
Held at 14 and would do, is that full out?
Okay, I'm just gonna set down for that then, Roland. Stand by. We can do that test. I just want to plant. Let's see what we get. Make sure we don't float away anywhere crazy. Got a couple squids here. Let them scuttle away before I land. There we go. Yeah. Okay, I landed. Sidled to you so you can see my box. You want to take the lights for me? Okay, we'll start the test. Got a few minutes, a minute like this or something. Don't want to spend too much time in the dark, but we're ready. You can go to the lights page all the way to the right and just start sliding dimmers. Might want a little more than that, but this is interesting looking. No, you're fine. I just meant immediately it doesn't. Look at these cameras. Okay. If you can tell wire color from here, we'll be impressed. Okay. You want to try a little, just like bring some of the other lights on a little bit? Okay. Oh, okay. You can see the two rail cams have a nice little view of Blue Jay boxes. I think at 1,000 meters there's 0 light, so blue off doesn't do much. Say again? Okay, Roland says we're going for blue lights off. I've never done that. Let's yeah, it's over here somewhere. Whatever. I haven't done that on this vehicle, on this layout yet. I gotta find them. Oh, it's in the lights. Blue lights out. Yeah, you've got a couple small lights still on Sirius. Blue lights, and the tail cam there is the Nova. It has a light. So interesting. Cool. Yeah, that looks reasonable. Yeah. Okay. Well, is it possible to turn on a few lights to make sure everything's still good? Sweet. And just come up really, like, give him like 10% or something or whatever. Yeah. There you go. That's good. Let's get a nice pool. You can do 5% on all the forwards there, just to see what it looks like. There you go. Yeah. So there's 5% on those lights. The Zeus Plus does better than I would have expected. Okay. You can adjust the heading a little to help them out if you want. Look at the tail camera looking out into nothing. It's so upset. Yeah, I did see that. Okay.
How have you guys been playing as far as performance and lights?
Just mains, uppers, lowers, all the way on so far. We haven't had a lot of feedback from video yet. I was thinking we'd fly around and look at stuff and see what we think about that.
When you say full on, you mean
Just the mains slid all the way up to 100, uppers all the way to 100, lowers all the way to 100. And then the back stuff, I've just like had on slightly, like, yeah, like 30 or something, but whatever looks good. Yeah.
video? I'm gonna start turning lights back on. Alright, mains are coming on relatively slow, but building up a little. The uppers are going to go. You want to slow down? Uppers are full, lowers are full. Yeah,
Section, you can do like 20. Yeah. How's this look in general on the Zeus Plus, Roland? This is tilted up. Yeah. You went in? Oh.
Hey guys, we gotta conduct one final test, and we only have about 3 minutes here on bottom. So, yeah, if we can wrap this up, because I'll need to move D2. We're gonna try to fly under Sirius. See if we can give a hard target for altitude. You good, video? All right, thanks, guys. Well, let's do this. So, you don't have altitude, but I'm on bottom. I'm reading 1016. You're reading. You're reading 1002. So what? 1000. About 16 meter altitude difference. That's fine. All right, coming out of joy lock. Got auto head in, but I won't have XY because my DVL's out. Coming off bottom. Yeah, and then kind of once I get under you, I'm gonna just keep heading out. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep heading out, and we'll get set up. Shouldn't be a turn. Oh, you'll need to make a full. Oh, you'll need to make a full turn. Yeah. But you got plus and minus, so we should even out. Why don't you go? Why don't we? Let's see. Wondering if you should just take your turn out now. Let's see. What do you think, co-pilot? You got a full turn in. Yeah, we just want it to propagate down the length of the tether. We'll hold off on it. We'll try to get this altitude. We'll have me. I think you can follow me around a half a turn and then go your remaining half to get out rather than trying to do it all now. Because then you'll have a half turn in the other way. I am coming to starboard, yep. Oh, yep. Understood. And go ahead and increase your altitude as necessary to keep a healthy tether. Okay. Looking down 80 degrees, so I need it. Perfect, let's keep that. Okay. All right, co-pilot. Dive Super says continue on. So I'm gonna push out. I'm actually gonna lateral left some, kind of line up opposite the ship. Yeah, you can turn your head, start coming starboard, follow me around. It'll be about a half turn. Yep. Yeah, I like this better than trying to do it before. And I think, yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I'm going to keep lateraling to port just a little. I think you can probably start bringing swing arms in, getting everything else stowed, and then once you're happy with those maneuvers, you can bring your heading all the way around in line with the ship. Yes. Okay, coming around port. Oh, I'm talking to video. There we go. Yeah, roger that. We'll bring it 0-0. No, a little bit down. We'll bring it 30 and 0. All right, Nav, we're stowing all arms in hydraulics, and then co-pilot's going to do his final half turn. Otherwise, we're ready to come off bottom. You can get it on your Titan. I can also move Mini Zeus over. I don't see it sticking out the port side. It looks like it's tucked in there. Video, you want to play with some HD2 zoom? We're looking for the white balance panel there on the Orion. Yep. Clear to come up. I'm going to push out and start coming up off bottom. All right, Nav, we're coming off bottom.
Copy.